Hey, so what's up, Dayton Bulldogs, with another video. And today, this morning we will be doing a reaction to the brand new Style Theory video, another one. And this one will be Style Theory, why are tariffs about to ruin Christmas? Let's see and find out what this will be about. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to track to next. This whole Tariffs also needs to stop, and that's no kid. Why can't everyone just be happy? This is life. God put us on a beautiful world for people to be happy and not negative, but okay, and not go through all these money problems, but yeah, okay. Anyway, if you like the reaction, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to react to next. Also hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload posts on Good Love and Aiden Botos. 3, 2, 1, let's see and find out what this will be about. Let go.
Tariffs are about to ruin your holiday season. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice.
Yeah, sad, but it's true. No kid. That's fucked up though.
Or you're just looking to get a head start on your Black Friday shopping, this is what you need to know. Hello Internet, welcome to Style Theory, the show that's giving you the gift of knowledge. 'Tis the season, and whether you like it or not,
you get a gift of this reaction. If you're watching this, you get a special gift. My girlfriend Raina.
you are likely going to buy at least one present online this year. So that means that you need to listen up. Now, this isn't the first time that we've talked about tariffs. It kind of affects everything we do with fashion and style. But now it's coming for something even more important, your holly jolly holidays. So let's sit down around the fireplace and hear the holiday tale all about the new Grinch coming for what's under your Christmas tree, or your holiday equivalent. It is a tale of escalating tariffs, the rising prices of your presents, and what, if anything, you and your favorite store can do about it. Most people nowadays have some...
This is basically the devil possessing the people, because no one is causing all this except for the people, and that's no cap. And that's fucked up, no cap.
Sort of idea what a tariff actually is. It's kind of become unavoidable. But the how and why of these prices that you're seeing go up, as Huntrix would say, is a little bit more complicated. So let's start by giving this Grinch a backstory. At the start of the year, the U.S. government announced its plan to enact a wide sweep of changes to the then current tariff policies. A tariff is a tax or a government-imposed fee that a country, state, or territory, in this case the U.S.,
I don't understand taxes. Taxes should not be a thing. We already pay for stuff. We don't need to pay for fuck taxes. And that's no cap.
Imposes on another country's goods when they are imported or brought in to the U.S. Say you ordered a Labubu from China, where it's originally made, to ship to your home in the U.S. How much that tariff is depends on two things: what the item is and where it's shipping from. When it comes to the item itself, there are two types of tariffs that it can face. One is where the tariff is based on the overall cost of that item, aka an ad valorem tariff. The other is when that type of item has a fixed rate, or a specific tariff. Specific tariffs are usually saved for industrial items like steel, or common types of items like, say, a wristwatch. Ad valorem tariffs, on the other hand, require each item to be evaluated for its value to impose a tariff. Let's say you paid $40 for that Labubu. Well, if there is a 2% tariff on the total cost of that item, then you are going to pay an additional 80 cents on that import, meaning that in total you pay $40.80 to get your one Labubu. Get it? Good. And then there's the place of origin. Because the government typically has to individually negotiate with each country it's importing from, the actual price of that tariff isn't always the same. And depending on the size of the item, the material it's made out of, and what type of product it actually is, among other things, that tariff tax can differ even more. But it didn't all happen at the same time. A large part of what makes it difficult to understand the direct impact of changes to tariff laws on your holiday shopping and, of course, your bank account is that it's actually an accumulation of many. Look out! 24 karat magic in the air. Exciting gifts arriving until December. Of many tiny decisions that have
I already got my exciting gift.
merged together to form this one Grinch. Now, we are just getting into the thick of how tariffs are going to affect your holiday shopping, but I still wanted to share one little trick that I know. Gift cards. Whatever store you choose, gift cards can be a quick and easy solution to getting a gift, especially if you're getting cash back on that purchase thanks to our sponsor for today's episode, Raise.com. When Raise.com reached out to sponsor us, I was ecstatic because finding ways to solve your holiday shopping troubles is my goal this holiday season. Gift cards let you skip the lines and skip the hassles of shipping. You can use them everywhere from Amazon to DoorDash, and even on bigger expenses like, say, a vacation to a theme park of your choice. And Raise is raising you one better. For every gift card that you buy, you are getting cash back into your Raise balance. Yes, you are earning money every time you purchase a gift card. The goal isn't to spend more, it's to earn money on what you are already spending. And it stacks. Yes, you are getting cash back on top of store sales, coupon codes, and even credit card rewards. So whether you are giving the gift of gift cards this season, using them to go out and buy presents IRL, or just getting yourself a gift card to pay for your next food delivery or everyday purchase, give yourself the gift of cash back by scanning the QR code on screen or clicking the link in our description to start your holiday season off right. Thanks again to Raise for sponsoring this episode. Now, the journey to the tariff prices that we're seeing this holiday season has been a bumpy ride, to say the least. As this chart from Axios.com illustrates, over the past year, the average tariff cost has been in flux. At the start of 2025, the average tariff was sitting around 2.4%, which was already up from the previous 1.6% back in 2017. Since the rollout began in February of 2025, tariffs have jumped between an average low of 6.9% to a record high of 28%. As of the recording of this episode, there is a minimum of a 10%
Okay.
tariff on all imported goods. Though imported goods from specific countries like China, Mexico, and Japan have been given higher tariffs. And most of the US's other main import partners have what is called a reciprocal tariff, meaning that if a country, like say the fictional land of Genovia, had a tariff of 14% on US imported goods, the US would counter that with a 14% or more tariff on the goods imported from Genovia into the US. Technically, tariffs are meant to encourage shoppers to shop within their own country. However, with how global the economy and marketplace has gotten, it's not quite that simple. Many US-based businesses still import goods from other countries to be able to produce their own item, especially small businesses. But because most small businesses are not ordering at a huge scale, they used to be able to avoid getting grinched by tariffs thanks to the de minimis exemption. This was a legal loophole that let any import under $800 come into the country duty-free, meaning without paying a tariff. But as of August 2025, this was suspended for all countries. TLDR, it's gotten very pricey to bring anything into the US, but that's only part of the problem. Y'all, the tariff Grinch didn't just raise prices. They dropped them, raised them, dropped them again, and then raised them even higher, which has actually caused a situation that is scarier than the actual Grinch itself. When we're planning our holiday budgets and checking them twice, we are trying to take our dollar and stretch it as far as it can go. Pew! Look at it go. But that's a little hard to do when no one, not the consumer or the company, knows what an item is going to cost from day to day. But while we don't have previous data on the current problems that we're facing, we can break this big unknown down into 3 less scary presents for us to unwrap and understand. Yes, that's presents with 3 P's. The first P stands for prices, which is the most obvious problem when you're talking about tariffs. If you live in the US, you've already seen the rising prices over the last few months. But when prices go up, who pays for it? No, it's not the Grinch. It's everyone else. When it comes to paying tariffs, there are 3 levels of where that payment can come from. Level 1 is the company itself. Whenever a company brings an item or material into the US, they pay a tariff. You know this, we just talked about it. S&P Global, a financial analysis company, estimates that in 2025, companies will be paying an extra $1.2 trillion USD in expenses due to these new US tariff structures. No matter what, they are going to pay this tariff. The real question is, are they going to absorb that cost or pass it off to someone else? Now, whether or not they do either option depends on the company. Large to mid-sized companies have more of an ability to absorb more of that tariff cost without it substantially affecting their business, where many small businesses cannot. Let's use Theoryware as an example here. When it was relaunched last year, it was as a small boutique merch company. This means that we're not operating in a huge bulk system, like say a Levi's or an H&M, but instead with small-scale orders. And so when that de minimis exemption was repealed, it hit hard. Theoryware pays a tariff when our items enter the US, and it pays a tariff again if those items ship out to an international buyer. And during our first launch, we saw immediately how those tariffs impacted our theorist community. And so we had to make a choice, and it was one that we were very lucky to be able to make. Moving forward, instead of letting tariffs raise the prices for our community, Theoryware is absorbing all of that tariff. Say the tariff on our Theorist Multiverse hoodie was $12. Instead of adding that onto the price of our hoodie, Theorist is going to be paying it and absorbing that cost for you. To be clear, we are extremely lucky to be able to do this, and there are a lot of businesses out there
Yeah.
that just can't afford to, and even more who just don't want to. Some are passing it down to level 2, the vendors. For store owners who buy items from other businesses to then sell in their stores, they try to offset those tariffs by making the people they're buying those items from pay the full tariff, or splitting that tariff cost between the two of them. I know, that can sound really shady, but it's actually a great way for small businesses to try and stay afloat.
I mean, that's true, kinda, yeah.
Without having to raise their prices and pass that tariff cost on to level 3, the customer. An article from CNBC estimates that between 50 to 70% of tariff costs are being passed down to holiday shoppers just like you. And a study by LendingTree found that the average American will be paying an extra $132 this holiday season. Remember, that's on top of your already planned holiday budget. So if you were planning to just spend $300 this year, suddenly to get those same items, you are having to spend $432. Not cute. But all of that depends on what items you're looking to buy. Which brings us to the second P of our presents: products. Not all tariff prices are created equal, and some types of items are feeling the Grinch more than others. Electronics are going to be pricey. Most electronics include metal, which has been hit hard since the start of these tariff updates. And if you're looking to upgrade your gaming console, well, be prepared to pay up. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo have all made statements about the current state of their pricing. And there's the fact that depending on what changes are made to the current tariff structure in the next month, week, or even day, prices could still go up even more. That same Lending Tree report estimates that electronics could add upwards of $186 to your holiday budget this year. Clothing and accessories are also getting up there and are expected to cost you an extra $82. This is due to the large dependency on China for textiles and general manufacturing in this area. China has specifically been targeted multiple times.
It should honestly be an option where people don't have to pay. But, yeah, and that's no cap. You don't have to make everything free, just give everything an option to be free. Also, okay,
over the course of 2025 for higher tariff prices. Yes, even if your items are made in America, there could still be hidden tariff fees depending on where they source their material, among other factors. We actually have a whole short about that if you want to learn. Companies like G3 Apparel Group, which owns brands like Converse, Champion, and Levi's, are already anticipating upwards of $155 million in tariff costs. Toys also depend on China for a large portion of their manufacturing. While they are only expected to add an estimated $14 minimum to your holiday budget, the real hit is in variety. Since most companies have already ordered their holiday stock in anticipation of more tariff changes, the amount of unique items you have to choose from is likely going to be fewer than in previous years. And the popular ones are likely to sell out even faster than...
Yeah, this isn't what life is supposed to be like, but yeah, this isn't how people are supposed to act either. Why can't just everyone be happy? Everyone just has to find a way to make it negative. And that's fucked up. Negativity should not be a thing at all. Positivity is the opposite of negativity, no cap. It really should be positivity all the time, no cap.
Normal, with companies like Bratz, Mattel, and Hasbro already issuing statements. And
Especially when it comes to this.
the same is true if you're planning to buy beauty products or self-care items this holiday season. Yeah, we're all gonna be rocking that no makeup look this holiday season. The final P in our holiday present stands for piles. And it brings us back to that de minimis exemption that I mentioned earlier. You know, if tariffs are the Grinch, then de minimis is definitely his dog Max. He didn't technically do anything wrong, but he's guilty by association. Whenever an item is imported into the US, it has to go through customs. This is where items are reviewed and, if needed, evaluated for their tariff cost if it's not a specific tariff, which is normally fine. I mean, this is how we've operated for literal years. But with the suspension of the de minimis exemption, suddenly things are a little backed up. To put it simply, customs is constipated. Where previously packages under $800 would not be stopped, now they have to be checked. Now, if we were only talking about a few hundred extra packages, things would probably be fine.
Constipated as fuck, no care.
The problem comes from the fact that most orders by the
Tariffs are constipated as fuck, and there's no care. Fuck you, tariff. Let it out, no care.
Everyday shopper are a small value package that would have fallen under the de minimis exemption, except now they can't. This rapid and unexpected increase in packages being held at customs has resulted in packages getting stuck and the piles of presents trying to make it home for the holidays is only growing. As a representative from USPS told NBC News, because of the changes to U.S. import regulations, we are seeing many packages that are unable to clear customs due to missing or incomplete information about the shipment required for customer clearance. If for any reason they're unable to get that missing information to clear the package to ship, it falls into one of two options. Option 1, it gets shipped back to the original sender. This is the preferred outcome, as it typically results in a refund and lets you resolve the issue with the person or store that you placed the order with. But option number 2 isn't as easy to fix. U.S. Customs gives shipping companies like UPS the right to dispose of shipments that are not able to be cleared for delivery. Yes, you heard that right. Destroy, throw away, get rid of, bye-bye. And there may be nothing you can do about it, both as a customer and as a store owner. As an email from UPS to a customer based in Stockholm read, "We are sorry, but due to the circumstances and the perishable nature of the contents, we are now required to proceed with destruction of the shipment in accordance with regulatory guidelines. There is no need to contact our call center for further information or to attempt to clear this shipment." This can be done without any approval of the person who shipped it or the person who ordered it. And going into the holidays, this pileup is expected to get even worse. But is there anything that we, the holiday shopping who's down in Whoville, can actually do to save the holidays?
The Freddy Fazbear Crunch menu, only at Popeyes. Before he gets you. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Even with the Grinch and his sleigh full of tariffs on the horizon, most of us still want to celebrate the holidays and give our loved ones a little gift to show we care. So, what can we do? First, if you haven't already, start planning your holiday
Alexa,
shopping right
what
now.
time is it?
Like, literally right now. Go pull out a paper, I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay, I can't actually wait, but start now. Not only will this help you keep your holiday spending within your budget, it will help you know where and when to buy.
Well, that's good.
If you are shopping in-store this holiday season, get in early. Limited stock and shipping delays mean that if you miss out on this season's hot ticket item, you may not get another chance. If you know that a specific item is at the top of your loved one's wish list, call the store ahead of time to see if it will be in stock on the day that you plan to go. If it's on order to arrive at the store soon, or if you will need to place an order yourself to get your hands on it. And if you are shopping online, order early. Shipping delays mean that if you need something at your door by your holiday event, you need to start right now. And with
I mean, it shouldn't honestly be like that. I mean, you should. That's fucked up, though. I mean, yeah. I get there's over 7 billion people in the world, but. Yeah. People should not be stressed out like this buying stuff, though.
Black
Okay.
Friday just around the corner, it will make those piles of items trying to get into the US that much bigger. Apps like Shop can help you keep track of your packages, and most shipping companies also have their own version of tracking. In theory, a shipping theory, this should alert you ASAP if there's something wrong with your order, and hopefully keep your order from being destroyed. Second is to consider what stores
Although you don't wanna destroy your order, okay.
you're actually shopping from this season. And ask yourself these questions. Are they being transparent about what tariffs you are going to have to pay? Is this company absorbing some or all of those tariff costs so that you don't have to pay more? Where is this item shipping from? Is it already in the US or will it have to pass through US customs? And number 3, have a backup plan. I'm gonna be real with you. The Grinch and his sleigh full of tariffs have really made this holiday season unpredictable. Even with the best planning, something can still go wrong. Be prepared to have to find a last-minute replacement for your first choice present, or to print out an IOU for an item that's still in transit. And when in doubt, a gift card can save your butt. And no, I'm not just saying that because we're being sponsored by Raise.com and you can get cash back on every gift card that you buy through them. That is just a happy accident. The magic of the holidays. Listen, this is uncharted territory for all of us. And even experts are saying that we don't really know the full impact of these tariff prices yet, and we probably won't until sometime in 2026. However, it's important to remember that while gifts are great, the best gift that you can give this holiday season is the gift of your time to the people who love you. But hey, that's just a theory. A style
And that's my theory. The Dayton Bulldogs theory.
theory. Keep shopping smart. Up next on Style Theory. Labubu has changed the world, but has it been for the better, or has the
We reacted to that one. You can go watch that if you would like. Or watch our reaction to it if you would like.
Lulu Delulu set us up for a Lulu?
The Lulu did go in the Lulu no game. I mean, yeah, kinda did, kinda not. But yeah. Hope you like this reaction. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to react to next. And also hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload posts and go live on there. Until next Sunday, we are out.